multifaceted artist, so creative entrepreneur, singer-songwriter, a published writer, an illustrator, designer, all things creative. And I'm from Soweto. Well, my dad has an ear for music. He would always play music every day, mostly on weekends. He'd collect a lot of CDs, so that's like my earliest memory. Radio as well, we used to listen to a lot of radio, so that encompasses with everything that I do right now. I still listen to radio. I studied radio at some points in my life. I listened to a whole range of music, so yeah. Quite scary, but I don't want. 2012, that's when I started making music. I've always been writing music. I've always been writing songs and poetry and stories, but 2012 was when I started actually going into studio and recording my music and writing my music. So that's the year. Nothing really. I've always been this person. I've always been an artist. There was no decision that was made. It was just a path that was destined. It was just something that happened, and I grew into it more and more. See from the way. Okay, tertiary, I studied multimedia. I majored in journalism, so that's where I explored my writing a lot. So I believe that that's also artistry in some sense. As much as it's technical, it's still artistry. In high school, I studied visual arts, painting and graphics. And then lower primary was just extramural classes where it was just artistic, so it's always been there. Another life, another lifetime. I can't describe the music I make. I feel like people should listen to my music and then they decipher what it is and what it sounds like. But I love hip-hop, I love soul, I love jazz, I love funk, I love blues, all those underground elements and genres. That's what I put into my music. But obviously when it's fused together, it sounds different, it sounds new and fresh. So I prefer people listen to my music and then, yeah. It's scary, but I don't want you. Unorthodox, man. Like, he or she needs to have an ear for music. They need to appreciate music. They need to be open to music. So like I said, I can't describe my sound. I can't give you a sound or a genre. So this person has to be open to it and just, yeah, love it. From a time only butterflies will know. I draw inspiration from everything. So if I feel something based on what I'm going through, I'll write it. And it has to be a very strong feeling. It can't just be, okay, today we're writing a song. I come up with melodies when I'm doing the dishes a lot of the time. So a beat also motivates me to write a very good song. So if a beat speaks to me, I write very well to it. But it's mostly life experiences. You could never tell when I was sad. So how could you have possibly been able to tell when I was angry, when I was moody? The clothing that I make and design is handmade, mostly crochet. I incorporate knitting as well. And then I design for women mostly, but I do design for men. And I started when I was about 16 with this as not a hobby, but something that I really wanted to learn, because I love to learn and I love to start new projects. And then later on in my life, it became a business. So yeah, I make pretty much anything and everything out of thread. So wool thread, string thread, cotton thread, any kind of thread. So another way you could describe it is weaving. It's
scary, but I don't want you to see me cry.
I mean, owning a business already means that I'm constantly expanding. There's always a plan to be made. There's always the next step to be taken. So I've never really done anything artistic that was of a hobby. It's always been about evolution. It's always been about expansion. So I want to showcase my work, fashion shows, runways. I want to style people. I want to, I want people from all around the world to know about my brand and wear my brand. And I want to be exclusive, so I want to change the direction of fashion. I don't want to stick to like the norm and how to go about fashion or the business of fashion. So I'm still learning and I'm still trying to figure all that out. But yeah, I do plan to expand and I learn as I go as well.
No, another life, another lifetime.
I work solo as far as making the clothes, because what I've learned is that people who do crochet and who do this craft, they have different hands, if I can put it that way. So if you look at my piece and another person's piece, as much as we do the same thing, there's a difference in how we texturize the fabrics. So at the moment, I'm the one who does it because there's a way I love, my clothes to look. And then as far as branding is concerned, I have people helping me. My models, they're there to help me expand the brand aesthetically. Yeah.
Not scared. You think
The woman that wears this brand she loves to explore. She's not afraid of looking different, feeling different. She's not afraid of trying new things. I realize like Joburg, a lot of Joburgers are conservatives. Very few are like out there. You'll see them in the city as well. A lot of young people are out there, but I want much older people to be more out there, So RVL woman is, funky, spiky, and so is the guy. I want guys who are as open to the brand as women are. Like I was telling someone that something like a jersey is just a piece. It's a piece of clothing. But if a woman wears it, she makes the piece. She delivers something different. And if a guy wears the same thing, that also becomes something different. So every item is a piece. Not to say that the guy must wear like a female top or anything, but like, it's a clothing piece and you make it what it is.
you could never
You can follow me on Twitter at RVL _. On Facebook it's RVL Knit and Crochet. On Instagram it's RVL _knit and crochet. So that's how they can reach me, and then I give out my number on social media for orders and etc.
You could never not love me.
Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, directly SoundCloud to download, to stream. But I'm always posting my music for those who don't have certain social media platforms. So it's Angela Nimah on Facebook, Angela Nimah on Twitter, Angela _Nimah on Instagram.